Welcome to GeekCorner, and today we're gonna talk about Cardfight, Vanguard, or Shinemon-hen episode 6 and 7. And tell me, Birk, how did you think about those episodes this time?
I like them. Basically, what's happening right now is they had a continuation of this fight between Team Eska and Team Shinemon. And Shinemon won, as you probably would expect.
Yeah, against Nanami.
Yeah, and we get a bit of background on her, what her motivation is, which is rather interesting because this whole mentality of if you can't beat someone, you don't try again, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it is an interesting angle to take on, and I don't think many shows has actually presented that way far recently. But at least I did enjoy the new way to end this little, how you say, conflict for now.
Yeah. And this whole thing at the end of that episode, it Eskas tells Shinemon he hasn't even tried to open Car Capital, which is a good point.
I mean, yeah, because how old is he right now,
He's
Shinemon?
about 16 or 17, I'd say.
Okay, so and does they establish how old the card shop is before it's open or when it's open? How long it's been open?
Uh, that is unclear. What we do know is that the accident with Misaki's parents happened rather recently,
Okay.
so it have can't be that old, but old enough for Eska to have been affiliated with them before.
Yeah, and because this is the new rebooted version, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so it is. We supposed to understand that the Misaki incident family happened in the same time, right?
Yeah, shortly before that time, at least.
Okay. Yeah, the reason I'm asking is because sometimes they do forget that point, or they just do a new canon version of it. Because, but I did like episode 6 and how it concluded this conflict. After all, I mean, it brings the character of Nanami a bit better.
Yeah, so we know a bit more. She's just not the sullen, cat-loving uh, short girl.
Yeah, and then we have episode 7 that was the title Capital Revived. So
Yeah, basically they're trying to reopen the big thing, and at the same time as they're setting up for Halloween, which I think is a fun way to do things. I think more card shops should do that if they're not doing that.
yeah, okay. To our foreigners listener that is not from Sweden, here in Sweden, card shop is very rare. There are not that many shops that specific that are how you say totally focusing on card game or board game in Sweden. There are very few, very rare to find.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're mainly in the larger cities like Stockholm and Gothenburg.
Yeah, and even so, even those are rare events. I mean, only the most common, how you say, group of customer they do their own events. I mean,
Yeah,
so to see, and I know that it must common is more common in USA and South America and in other European country, but in Sweden it's like super rare to see like Halloween special event of card fight or how is it, card game.
yeah. It's unfortunate that that isn't organized as much here.
Yeah,
But
I do agree, and I do say that mostly because it would be fun to actually hang out and actually play the game that way.
it's a shame we couldn't do it ourselves.
Yeah, maybe in the future if we are lucky, but one step at a time, one step at a time. Anyway,
Yeah,
the episode of the Halloween, I did enjoy it, and I did enjoy the how you say character development of the Lolly character.
yeah.
For now, I will still call her a Lolly character because
She's small, basically.
yeah, but she hasn't really, how you say, grown out as a unique character yet for me.
Yeah,
If you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I know she has a name, but to me, at the moment, she is still Lolly character, the blonde girl.
Well, she's a new character, so it's hard to like get invested with her on like characters we already know have existed for a long time.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. But anyway, let's hope that the next event arc of this Shinemon-hen will actually be a bit more, how you say, bring up more action and more speed. Because sure, these 7 episodes so far has been interesting. They have establishing the the events so far, and you know the small stake and the environment, but not so much as character
Yeah, I'm
goal.
pretty sure there's gonna be more later on.
Yeah,
But for now, this is what we got.
yeah, and I do hope we have more cameos actually,
Yeah.
because there are many characters that are actually there, but much more younger, and I would actually like to see them how good they are at this moment.
Yeah, well, we do know that Rive is gonna battle next episode, so that's something.
Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. So yeah, have you noticed anything good about the animation, or is it that same level as usual?
Pretty much same level as far as I can see.
Yeah, me too. I didn't notice anything different so far. So, and I think that maybe if we're lucky, they will change the intro in episode 12.
Possibly.
Yeah, because I've noticed the trend that each anime nowadays they change their opening either each 12 episode or each 13, because nowadays anime's DVD only has 12 episode per CD, or per
I think it
disc.
will depend on the progression of the story.
Yeah, but that's the rule of thumb. So they usually only have for that same intro, same season.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, this has been Geek Corners and our review about the episodes 6 and 7 of Shinemon. And let's hope we get to see you next time in our next 2 reviews of the episode 8 and 9, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that should be it.
Yes. So see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.